sure that this is the best way to end the day. I'm not living to watch us fall apart. I'm not letting you just get up and walk away. You always told me to hold these feelings down. You always showed me the best way to let it out. Love has spoken. We are compelled to.
Hello? Is there anyone there? It's dark and I don't know where I am or how I got here. Can anybody hear me?
You are Jingy Richards.
Yeah. I know who I am. I just don't know where I am.
Can the attitude, Junior. You're asking for help. That's what I'm here to do. But just so you know, we'll be doing this my way, okay? I'll ask the questions around here, if you don't mind.
Yeah, okay. Fine, your way, but, okay, look, I'm sorry, but is it okay if I ask where this place is?
Sure.
So, can you tell me where this is?
I could, but you wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't Okay, does this place have a name?
Of course it does.
And that name is?
Okay, fine, be that way. If you feel like you have to know, I'll tell you. Technically, the name of this place is... Are you happy now?
Jeez, do you mind spelling it for me next time?
Look, where this is of no consequence to you. It's what this place is. That's what you need to focus on.
Well, what it is... What is it?
Suffice it to say, it's a resting place. An examination room of sorts. A crossroads, if you will. You, Jingy Richards, have come to the proverbial fork in the road.
I don't understand.
I told you.
You told me? Okay, look, I'm done. Who are you? Okay, where the hell am I?
Ooh, you're getting warmer.
What? Getting warmer? What does that even mean? What the hell Getting warmer? Oh my God, have I died? Am I in hell?
Not
hell?
exactly.
What?
Sort of. Almost.
Oh my God, is it? Oh, are you God? I just used your name in vain. Oh my God, I did it again. I'm sorry, Jesus Christ. No,
hey, calm down, kid. Calm down. Get a grip. Deep breaths. Relax.
I'm sorry. It's just that. Are you God?
Yes. And no.
Yes and no.
Well, I mean, yes, I'm God. And you're God. And he's God and she's God. We're all part of it. Really, you know, this is a whole created in my image thing. But I suspect you mean, am I the person you picture as God? Let me guess. White guy, brown hair, beard, robe, cane, Birkenstocks, am I right? That's the no answer. I'm not that guy. Nobody is. Fictional character.
Wait, God is a fictional character?
No, God is not a fictional character. God is... Oh, we're getting sidetracked here. This isn't about me, it's about you.
It's about me? Am I dead?
We don't know that yet.
Really? Wow. Okay. What happened to me?
Well, what do you remember?
What do I remember nothing. Waking up in the dark. Seeing this light.
Before that, before the darkness, before the light. You have to concentrate. Focus. It will start to come to you.
Oh my God. I committed suicide.
Slow down, Slick. Don't go getting ahead of yourself. You haven't officially committed anything yet. What you did was you attempted suicide. You tried to kill yourself. Whether or not you were successful, that's yet to be determined. That's why you're here.
I'm not dead.
I didn't say that either. You're on the edge, at the crossroads, like I said earlier. You tried to throw your life away. Big mistake, huge mistake. That alone might be enough to screw you.
Oh, man.
Or you might get lucky and get set back. It doesn't happen very often, but there are circumstances in your case that could work out in your favor.
Wait, so I can go back?
If you're lucky,
And if I'm not lucky?
you don't want to know. At least not yet. You're still getting acclimated. But you've been here long enough, so we can go ahead and start the examination, and this is how it's going to work. You and I will look at the snippets of your life that led you here. Some of the pertinent moments where you made decisions. After these moments, we'll discuss them. The idea is for you to tell me the process that went into making these choices. At the end, you're going to write an essay telling me why you want to go back. Well, that's assuming you do. Then an evaluation will be made to determine where you go from there. So do you have it?
Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to write an essay,
Don't
right?
worry about that now. That's at the end. We're at the beginning. Now I want you to think back. What happened? What happened to make you decide to take your own life?
I don't know. Everything's all foggy.
You
I
have
can't-
to concentrate. Close your eyes. Focus. You'll start to see an image.
This isn't working. Look, I'm trying. Okay, everything's all fog. Hang on. Okay, I see something.
What you see will be the moment when this all began.
Yeah, I see something. It's a room. It's a room. It's a living room. Wow, this place is a mess. It's got junk and stuff. Hey, this is my apartment.
That sounds about right.
This is where it started.
And what do you see?
Well, it's me with Chelsea. She's my fiance. She was my fiance.
And what are you doing?
Talking about the wedding. Yeah, this is where it began. So then you agree with me?
No, Jingy, I don't agree with you. Quit trying to turn my words around on me.
I'm not trying to turn your words around on you. You just admitted that you enjoy being barefoot.
I know what I said.
Well?
I'm not doing it, Jingy. I'm not having a Rastafarian wedding. I'm not standing barefoot on any beach anywhere with dreadlocks in my hair while Bob Marley plays in the background and all your friends stand around stoned watching us. It's not happening. Get it out of your head.
Doesn't have to be Bob Marley. There's plenty of other guys. Peter Tosh, right? Jimmy Cliff.
Are you insane, Jingy? I mean, do you hear these words when they come out of your mouth?
Insane like a fox.
Stop it. It's not cute anymore, Jingy. Jingy, what would be so bad about having a nice, normal wedding in a church with our family and friends watching?
Come on. You know I'm an atheist, Chels.
You're such an atheist. Why do you want a Rastafarian wedding? Rastafarian is a religion, genius.
I just thought a Rasta wedding would be cool.
You're not even listening to me.
Oh, okay, fine. Let's forget about the Rasta idea for a second, okay? Can we please go back to the Rocky Horror Picture Show theme idea? Oh, come on.
You know, at first I thought you were trying to be funny with all this stuff. But you're not, are you? You're serious.
Yes, I'm serious. What's wrong with Rocky Horror? Okay, it's where we met, right? Our first date. We both know all the words. Leather outfits. Come on, Chels.
You know, the problem is I know you're serious, Jingy, and that's scary.
That's scary. I'm gonna let you know what's scary, okay? Scary is watching the free-spirited girl that I love and agree to marry turning into this monster, okay?
What?
Yeah, this straight-laced, tight-assed, narrow-minded version of her mom.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot
You heard me.
even
No. Oh,
believe
Chels, wait. I had a great idea. Oh my gosh, this is brilliant. We could get married in the Happy Days church. In the land of never-ending suburban hell. You know the one I'm talking about, right? The one with the white picket fence. The young
Shut up,
fairy
Jingy.
trees.
I can't
Maybe
even
angel
believe you just
fairies could-
compared me to my mother.
Hey, if the old lady's shoe fits.
What has happened to you? What's happened to us? We've changed.
I haven't changed. Okay? You've changed.
We used to be soulmates. I don't even know who you are anymore.
You don't know who I am? I look at you, I don't know who you are anymore.
I can't do this anymore, Jingy. I can't.
Oh my God, please don't start this again, please.
Jingy, listen to me. I can't do this anymore. I'm done.
You're done. Okay. What does that even mean? You're done.
It means I'm done with this wedding, with this life, with everything. With you.
So that's it? What, that's it? You're just gonna, you're calling off the wedding now? What?
I've been thinking about this a lot lately.
What?
I've been thinking about this a lot lately. And
News to me.
I can't marry you, Jingy. I can't say that I'm willing to spend the rest of my life with you, and that's what marriage is. Two people agreeing to spend the rest of their lives exclusively with one another. I can't make that promise to you.
There's the word, exclusively. What? Okay, there you go. Is this what this is about? You just want to go see other guys?
No, Jingy,
that's fine, but just tell me
it.
that's what it is.
Oh
Ronnie
God.
Mannion.
Stop it.
Oh my
Jingy,
God.
Stop
you want to
it.
go
I
out
don't
with
wanna
that son
go
of a
out with
bitch?
Ronnie.
Then just tell me.
Jingy, stop it. This has nothing to do with anybody else. This is about you and me.
That's it. That's it. You're just gonna walk out on me after everything we've been through together, after everything we've shared. Chelsea, you're just gonna call it off?
It's not easy for me either, Jingy. I mean, we have a history together. We've done everything together, and I have to tell my parents after all the money they've spent. I can't even imagine my dad's gonna be so pissed.
Oh my God, screw your parents, okay? And screw your dad, okay? He never liked me anyway. The bastard's probably gonna be happy as hell when you call him and tell him the wedding's off. Call him right now, God!
Jingy, you know what? He would like you if he just would act like a normal... I can't do this right now. I can't. I gotta get out of here. I gotta cancel the flowers and the dress.
No.
I'll be back.
No, Chelsea, wait. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Look, you're not doing this. Okay, tell me you're not really doing this.
I'm really doing this, Jingy. It's really over.
No, wait. Chelsea, look at me. Okay, look, I love you. Okay, you know this. Look, I love you. Okay, you love me. You do love me. Don't you?
I used to, Jingy. I really did.
You know what? Fine. You know what? That's fine. You stopped loving me. You know, I stopped loving you a long time ago. You're leaving? You know what? Great. You're leaving? That's awesome. Okay? Because I was thinking about leaving you first. You know, your dad can kiss my ass. Tell him that from me. Damn it! You don't want to marry me? That's fine. That's fine. There are plenty of other girls that would love to be with me. Just... Oh, man. Oh, God.
So, you're an atheist, are you?
Yes, I am.
But you were baptized as a Catholic, weren't you?
My parents had me baptized when I was little, and I don't think it should count.
So what does that mean? That it doesn't count?
I don't think it should. I think everyone should pick what they want to be when they're old enough to decide for themselves. I mean, just because my parents had a priest pour some water on my head when I wasn't old enough to hold my head up shouldn't make me a Catholic for life, right?
And yet when you were old enough to believe in something, you chose to believe in nothing.
Not nothing. Okay, you're born. You live, you die. Nothing more.
Nothing more.
No, nothing. Look, when I was a kid, I believed in everything, okay? I believed in Santa, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, leprechauns, God, the boogeyman. I believed it all with my whole heart, okay? Then, when I was 8 years old, I was walking home with a friend of mine, John Gunn, And he started to make fun of me for believing all that stuff. Said Santa wasn't real. None of it was. So I remembered I punched him and I ran home to my mom. She sat me down and she let me know that he was right. Santa wasn't real. None of them were. And then she looked at me and she said, except for God. God's real. But the more I thought about it, the more I couldn't wrap my head around it. The more I couldn't figure out what was any more believable about Jesus and God than Santa Claus. I mean, what makes it more believable? God or Jesus walking on water, feeding the multitudes with a loaf of bread and some fish, and Santa flying with his reindeer, giving toys to all the good little boys and girls that believe in him. So I figured I wasn't going to believe in any of it. I became an atheist.
So, no Santa, no leprechauns, no God.
Yeah,
No God, no afterlife?
that would follow, yeah.
I'm curious, Jingy. Just where do you think you are?
Okay, I've thought about this. I'm in my own head. Okay, right now I am in my head and I am in a coma. And these are all my coma thoughts.
Let me see. In your own head, having coma thoughts. Could it be? Is it possible? Maybe if wrong, guess again.
All right, fine. It's dark. It's empty. There's nothing here.
Hey, wait a minute. Maybe we are in your head after all.
Very funny.
Come on, you know what this is. The first thing you asked when you got here was, are you God?
Okay, fine. This is the afterlife. And who are you again?
And so this whole suicide thing was based on the premise that there would be nothing after you took your own life. It would just be over. No judgment, no consequences.
Yeah, that's right.
So what are you thinking now?
I might have been wrong. Okay, I was wrong. God, was I wrong?
So Chelsea left you. How did that go?
Not good. My life started to come apart. I begged her to come back to me, which made me look like a loser. I tried dating other people, which ended in disaster. I don't know, it all broke. I spent my time in my bathrobe, sitting at home, watching TV, getting stoned or drunk. I think I lost my job, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I thought about us revisiting that moment, but I really don't want to see it.
Pretty disgusting, huh?
No, more because it's just a snooze fest. You sat there looking sad. Boring.
I'm sorry, it's not entertaining. Oh, my life was falling apart.
Well, that's true.
It's funny, I thought about breaking up with her before. I had thought about leaving half a dozen times over the 2 years, and I don't know. I didn't understand why it upset me so much. I mean, why wasn't I happy? Why was I miserable instead of being happy?
We have an old saying up here. The one who gets left ends up bereft.
Okay, what does that mean?
She left you. You're the one who was rejected. It was that rejection that made you feel so empty inside.
Yeah, but I should think more of myself than that, shouldn't I? I should respect myself more, that someone's opinion shouldn't matter that much to me, right?
Let's move on. I like the next moment. Close your eyes and focus so we can get there.
Wait, you like the next moment?
Yeah, it makes me laugh. Now come on, close your eyes.
So glad you find my life amusing.
Not all of it. Just this part. Now come on, concentrate.
All right. I just want to see what you find so funny about at this moment.
You know, your life really isn't all that funny except for this part. Now come on, Concentrate.
Okay, I'm concentrating just to see what it is. Okay.
Here it comes. Do you see it yet?
I think so. I see something.
Oh, I love this. This is some funny stuff.
Oh my God, you're kidding. This is what you find so funny? This is just me, Wormy, and Grego at the Bada Bing.
Yeah, I could listen to you idiots all day. Now shut up.
It's just an old burnout Cadillac, picked apart from front end to the back, stripped of all the good parts, left down by the tracks. It's just a burnout Cadillac, stripped of all the good parts, left down by the tracks. It's just a burnout Cadillac, it's just a burnout Cadillac. I'm just a burnout Cadillac.
Hey, thanks for coming, y'all. We gotta take a short break. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Y'all stick around about 5 minutes. I gotta pee-pee like a mother.
Okay, get him up. Get him up, get him up. To freedom! Freedom!
Yeah.
Come on, Jingy.
Yeah, come on, Jingy. Freedom!
Whatever.
Okay, listen, dude. We got you out of that ugly-ass bathrobe you've been wearing for the past week, okay? We cleaned you up. We sobered you up. Dude, we brought you back out into the world of living, breathing human beings again.
Okay, wait a second. Let me get this straight, Greg.
Yes.
Your plan, sober me up, clean me up,
Yes.
and bring me to the bar so that you and Wormy can get me drunk again.
But this time it's different. This time you're getting drunk with your friends.
They may take my beer, but they'll never take my freedom!
William Wallace, give it a rest for 5 minutes, okay, buddy?
Okay, all right.
I know. That was a great movie. That was awesome.
You have to think of us as your guardian angels, okay?
Guardian
Yes,
angels.
man, we're here to save your life.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
dude, if you could have
doctors.
seen yourself, I wish you could have seen yourself when we found you.
Oh,
Dude,
awesome.
you were sitting in your apartment, and behind the coffee table behind this wall of bongs and beer cans, and you had like a 3-day beer going on. You stunk, and you look like a homeless man in your own home.
That's wrong, man.
That's just it's sad, man. It's sad. It was pathetic.
No, it was more than pathetic. It was like super pathetic.
Super pathetic. Wow. I really want to thank you guys for cheering me up. You know, you guys should go into grief counseling.
It's a gift.
From us to you, and vice versa.
Listen, I was fine, okay? I was fine sitting at home, wallowing in my own misery.
No, you can't be both fine and miserable at the same time. It's
Dude,
impossible.
you need to get Chelsea off your mind, man.
Grego, what do you think I was trying to do, bro? Oh, thanks for ringing her up, by the way. That was awesome.
Way to go, Grego.
Man, forget about that bitch.
You know what, Jingy,
What?
about women? They're all bitches, man.
No.
They're all bitches,
Okay,
man.
Yeah, I think there's a few bitches in the corner that didn't quite hear you, Wormy. That's...
Okay, all right, look. Here,
What?
the point is, okay, that you're better than her, okay? You don't need her, you're better than her. You're better off without her, that's for damn sure.
This is me. This is me being better.
Dude, you better bet you're better, buddy. You better bet on that.
I'll take that,
Who's a
man.
gambling? I love it. All right.
All right.
Go
Hey.
put it in the bank.
I just need to get my mind off of Chelsea.
Think about
Okay, look, dude, yeah, you can't do it, dude. You can't, you know,
There's other people.
there's, you know, look, you take a look around, bro, okay? Look, there's a lot of fish in the sea, dude. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet out there.
It's a regular smorgasbord.
You know something? Okay, maybe you guys are right. You know, maybe a night of mindless sex
is just what I need. You know, just to get myself back in the game.
Exactly, that's what we've been saying all along, dude.
Yeah.
You know what when you fall off the horse, you kick that horse in the ass and you get up and you go back for a ride.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mount up, buckaroo!
Yes, I'm going for it.
Yes,
Let's do
yeah.
it. All right.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Okay. All right. Now, all right. Okay. We're gonna take a look around, okay?
Okay.
You're gonna look and you're gonna see is
right.
anybody in here, anybody at all that you like, okay?
I don't know if there's anybody.
Take a look.
Hey, Wendy Miller. Wendy Miller. No. I always thought that she was hot as hell. Okay? And oh God, there was one party where I knew that we would have hooked up if Chelsea and I hadn't been together. Wendy Miller. Okay.
Wendy it is. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go get her for you.
Go.
Okay, you stand here.
I'm-
You looking sexy, looking good.
Okay,
Good, okay.
good.
All right, and I'm gonna go smooth talk her into your arms.
Go.
All right. Hey, Wendy!
Hey,
Stay right here, big guy, okay?
I'm staying right here.
I'm gonna go do some smooth talking.
Hey!
So, where'd your friends go?
They just went over to talk to somebody for a second.
Well, I get off at 1. Maybe I'll let you buy me a drink.
Sure. Yeah. I can do that.
See you later.
Hey, where your friends go? Someone's got to pay for that last round of beers.
No. They just left for a second. They'll be right back. No. You don't understand. They're trying to get me laid tonight. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Friends who pimp for you. You're a lucky man.
Thanks. Yeah.
Someone still got to pay for that round of beers.
Really?
Really.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's not UNICEF.
Yeah. No. It's wow. Here you go.
Keep it open?
Yeah. I am a lucky man. So, who's the band tonight?
A couple local guys, Chris, Jeff, and Bubba.
Wait, that's 3 guys up there?
Oh, they make a wall of sound, though.
No kidding.
The world's first 3-man quartet, they call themselves. Shitty name for a band, if you ask me, but they do pack them in.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey man, what's up? How you doing?
Shit. Oh, shit. Hey, man, Jeff Howell, Baton Rouge. Nice to meet
Jingy Richards, nice to meet you.
Thank you, man.
Shit!
Is he okay?
Don't worry about him. He's full of shits tonight.
They're both full of shits.
I'm gonna throw this friggin' hide out the window, man. I'm getting sick of this.
I guess that means he's the drummer. You're the drummer?
No, I was just gonna order some extra large Chinese in a few minutes.
I'm sorry to bother you guys while you guys are working. I didn't.
Don't let him scare you, man. He's just mad at the world. Don't even worry about it, man. How'd you like the show?
No, you guys are rocking. Really good up there. That was
you,
awesome.
man.
That was
Thank you,
awesome.
These hands are worth millions. They're worth their weight in gold.
I can see that. Hey, listen. I was wondering if I could make a little request.
Right.
Wait, what? Wait, listen, dude, we don't do requests, all right? This ain't a cover band. We play our own original shit, all right? We're not gonna play any YMCA or something like that.
Yeah. No. I know. You guys only play your own stuff, but Okay. Here's the deal. Listen, my fiance broke up with me. Okay, about a month ago, and I was.
Let me find a violin setting.
Thank you. Yeah, she really left me in a bad place. Okay. To solve it, my friends took me out. We're here. Okay, they're here. They're trying to hook me up with this really hot girl.
Right.
Okay, just incredible.
She's really hot.
Really out of my league completely. Okay, so I need your help. Okay, if there's a song that maybe you guys could play, I mean, just sort of something to set the mood, something like, yeah, the bits left me, but I'm ready to start something new with you.
What we have is a classic example of Greek tragedy here, where Boy meets Poontang. Poontang whoops the hellfire out of boy. Boy needs a good rebound relationship to get back in the swing of things. He needs sort of like a rejuvenation of the nook eye. And it's a little Freudian and a little niche, if you like. But that's what he needs.
We're gonna help you get laid tonight, dude. All right?
Yes. You'll get laid.
Yes. Thanks, you guys.
Fix your hair.
Golden head. I'll try. I need a hat. Thanks, guys.
Crazy. We barely got away. We were running like crazy. The only reason we got away was because that security guard couldn't make it over the fence. I swear to God, me and JD, it was crazy.
Really?
So,
Hi. What are you doing here?
I'm here with me and Greg. What are you doing here? I mean, you hate this place.
I don't hate this place.
Yeah, you do. You hate this place. You've always hated this place. I mean, you never would have come here if it were me and you.
Stop. I don't want to have this conversation right now. Do you know Justin? This is Justin Black.
Yeah. Hey, I've seen you around. How's it going, man?
Pretty good. And you are?
This is Jingy Richards.
Okay, Jingy Richard. Okay, Jingy. You're Jingy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm Jingy.
So Jingy, Justin's a junior at UCF.
Go nice.
Go away. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Excuse me, Justin, leave.
Chelsea, do you need me to handle this?
Oh, Justin, I'm fine. I'll be right back. Just order something to drink.
Okay, what do you want, babe?
Amaretto sour. Babe,
What are you doing?
what am I doing? What are you doing? Don't tell me you don't hate this place, okay? This is me you're talking to. You know I know you, you know.
You don't know me at all, Jingy. That was half the problem with us.
I know you hate this place, okay? I couldn't bribe you into coming into this place, and then you show up with, what, Captain Frat Boy over there? I mean, I'm surprised you got him through the door without him spontaneously combusting in his
Look,
suit.
Justin is a nice guy who happens to know what he's doing with his life, by the way.
Yeah? He gave you the 5-year plan at the toga party? Was that before or after the keg stand?
Please, they don't do that anymore.
Really?
Well, one party we went to a couple weeks ago.
Oh my god, what are you doing? What are you doing? Chelsea, okay, we used to make fun of guys like this. Don't tell me you're actually dating this plebe.
Yes, I am, Jingy, and you know what? You need to get over it. I'm trying to change my life, to grow. I'm going to places I never used to and doing a lot of things I never would have done before.
Really? Wow, that sounds interesting. What kind of things?
Like, none of your business. I'm not your business anymore, Jingy. I've moved on, and you need to do the same. It was inevitable that we were going to start dating other people, and I'm sorry if it caught you off guard catching us in here like this, but it's going to happen sooner or later. You need to get over it.
Get over it. Yeah, no, you know, that's such a good idea. Get over it, because God, what has it been? A month, right? It's only been a month, and you know, we were going to spend the rest of our lives together. You know, so all it took you was a month, and then you show up with Mr. Frat Boy from Lambda.
Stop it. You don't even know what you're talking about.
No. You know what? I do know what I'm talking about. Okay, because I loved you, and I was going to get married to you. I mean, What kind of a loser? What kind of a loser am I? That I'm standing here. I was on my couch for days, living life in some sort of stupor. You know, walking through, living like I was in a coma. And then you show up here. You show up here like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. What kind of lowlife, huh? What kind of tramp comes in here? You walk in here with this guy. I've no.
Where are you, man?
Oh my gosh! You know.
Oh, there you are, man. Hey, you are not in the ladies' restroom, man.
I'm not in there.
I thought you were gonna be.
Okay.
Oh, so I was talking to Wendy.
No.
Wendy Miller, remember?
No.
The girl you're all like, oh, I'm gonna ride it like a horse. You remember who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And she said to tell you that she thinks you're really hot too, man. Like you're a sexy thing, man. And she wants to get with you, but not tonight, cause it looks like you and Chelsea are getting back together. Hey Chelsea, how you doing, huh? Oh no! Hey Jingy, man, where's my beer, man?
You know what? You should go find it right now. Look, there it is. Go get it. Okay, Chelsea. Look. Okay, look. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, I'll admit it right now. That was a mistake. Come here and let me explain.
Dude, I'm sorry. We got the perfect song for you. We figured it out.
Okay,
It's great.
no, thanks, guys.
It's a song we wrote by Todd Rundgren. It's called Wacky Ass Whores.
We wrote it when Chris Soleil threw him out.
Oh, dude, it's ripped my heart out and wrung it like a dish rag and stepped on it with football cleats. Why she'll be wearing football cleats, I don't know. But you know, it's pretty much the same thing that your old bitch did to you.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about this other whore that left him like a month ago or something.
Jammering bitch. You like the kind you want to bash her skull flat. You know which one I'm talking about.
They're all bitches.
Everyone.
They're all bitches.
This guy's a great guy. We know him. He's a wonderful, you're a lucky lady.
You need to treat him like gold, woman. You hear me?
Oh, sure.
That last dumb bitch did not know what she had, and this guy.
You need to be gentle with his tender pleasures. You hear me, woman?
Dude, we got to go do our song. Hey, we're going to go sing it for you.
Thanks.
Take it easy, dude.
Thanks, guys.
Hey,
Nice
you
to
two
meet
don't forget, this is the Bada Bing Club, so what happens at the Bing stays at the Bing. Huh?
You low-life scumbag, little weasel.
Okay,
I can't
listen.
You had the nerve to call me a tramp? A tramp!
Okay.
Jingy, you're such a hypocrite!
No, it's Wormy and Greg. Chelsea, wait, please. No. I can explain, okay? I didn't mean any of this.
Shut up!
It was Wormy, okay? It was Wormy and Grego. I didn't. Look, I'm sorry, okay?
I don't ever want to see you again. Do you hear me? Never! Come on, Justin, let's go.
I don't know what you did, asshole, but you better stay away from her, understand? If I get involved, you're really gonna be in pain.
I'm really in pain now, dickweed.
Come on, Justin, let's go back to your house and make love.
She's with me now, loser. You remember that. What kind of stupid name is Jingy anyways?
Oh man, that was funny. That was some good stuff.
Yeah. Well, you don't know how much an amaretto sour stings till you get one thrown in the eyes. God, it was like being maced.
Oh, you lived. Well, at least for a little while longer anyway. By the way, what kind of a stupid name is Jingy? I thought that was a good question.
It was actually supposed to be Jimmy, okay? But when the nurse came over to ask my mom, she was still medicated and she was slurring her words, and the nurse wrote down Jingy. They were supposed to go back and change it. I guess they thought it was funny.
It's cute. Come on now, admit it. You like it.
Yeah, it grew on me, but shouldn't you know this already? I mean, aren't you supposed to know everything?
If I knew everything, you wouldn't be here. Now let's get back to business. Back to that night.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
It still wasn't over. Now let's pick up the action a bit later in the evening, shall we?
Please don't make me do this.
Oh, come on. Focus.
How do you look in your RFB? Rebel black bikini. Let me beat that southern pedigree. Rebel black bikini. A little good old sound on your 10 page. Rebel black bikini. How do you look in your RFB? RFB. Hey. Look at that. Well, I love my NASCAR, my driver's little E. I bring my Coleman cooler so my day can drink. I got a F-350, it's Doodle King cab. We'll go to JB's Fish Camp, eat some fresh ball crab. I ain't looking to get married, girl, I just want a date. A woman to wear my heritage, not hate. How do you look in the RFB? Rebel black bikini. Let me beat that southern pedigree. Rebel black bikini.
Jingy, Gee, I'm sorry, man.
Grego.
I'm sorry, but we tried to get you laid, man. We really tried. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Grego. Man, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, like seriously, we tried. Like
I know.
You like the opposite of Spanish Fly to these girls or something. I mean,
okay.
like they wouldn't sleep with you for money, like Powerball money or something, you know?
That's okay. I mean, Grego, I understand.
No,
all right?
It's seriously, buddy. Look,
Okay.
The Elephant Man. Okay, he could have had a better shot at getting laid than you tonight.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know what it is, but it's bad, man.
Okay.
Like Jeffrey Dahmer, he could have gotten.
Grego, it's okay. It's okay. All right. You tried. That's the important thing. Okay. Thank you for trying. Okay.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna take Wormy home.
You should take him home.
I don't think he can drive.
I don't think so either.
No.
Look at me. You're a good friend, okay? And Wormy would tell you that right now if he was not in unconscious, okay?
Well, go ahead. He could if he would, okay?
He could.
All right, look, Jingy pal, buddy. You take it easy, okay?
Okay, bro.
Because don't let the whole women would rather die than sleep with you thing get you down, because you're a good guy.
That's nice.
And you're handsome and
All right. Okay.
almost threw up.
Don't throw up.
Okay, we're gonna take.
Go.
Come, Wormy, come on. No, not on you. You got the keys?
I got.
Oh, I'm hungry. Come on, let's go check it.
Excuse. Come, guys. I have a question. I have a question.
Rough night, buddy?
Yes. Yes. It is. It's a rough night, and thank you for asking. It's a very rough night. Listen. I have a question for you. You're a bartender. Yeah, and you have a shaved head, and it's awesome. And you got tattoos, and that means you're wise. You're wise of the world. You're worldly wise, and you know stuff. You know stuff that people don't. Let me ask you a question, okay? Okay? What would you do? What would you do if you were me, okay? And your fiance that you were gonna marry, okay? Your fiance, yes, she leaves you, okay? She leaves you, and she just stomps on your heart, stomps on it, and then after that, she starts seeing this guy, and she brings him in, and she's like, oh look, he's got a future, and he wears jeans that are nice and don't have holes, and she just rubs it in your face. She rubs it. Okay, so all that, and you're me. What would you do? What would you do?
I'll tell you exactly what I do.
What? Please.
I'd do what any other red-blooded man in America would do. I'd get the last laugh. I'd get even.
The last laugh. Yes. What does that mean?
Tit for tat.
Okay.
Tell you what, for starters, I'd go out and get myself good and laid.
Oh yes, I like that.
I make sure she knew all about it.
Yes. See what you're saying? I can't do that because I have not been having very much luck at all in that department.
Night ain't over yet.
So you did get lucky that night.
No, I didn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let's look.
No.
Come
No,
on,
please,
focus,
please.
focus.
Don't make me go back.
Morning, sweet cheeks. Want me to take my dentures out this time?
Oh, God.
And you said you didn't get lucky.
You call that lucky?
Hey, bad luck is luck too, you know. And if you count the bad luck, you had more luck in one night than most people can get in a month. So, what were you thinking?
What was I thinking? You mean right then? When I saw her face in the first light of day? My first thought was, oh my God, how long have I been asleep?
That would have been one long ass sleep there, Rip Van Winkle.
Okay, come on, no, I swear she didn't look like that when we were going to bed. I might have had a little to drink. Okay, a lot to drink. I drank more than any human should drink on a night. Okay, and the bar was dark. Come on, wasn't the bar dark? And God, motherfucker.
You mean her grandmotherfucker. And she was 63 years old to be exact.
Oh, how embarrassing.
This is really some good stuff. I gotta thank you, because normally I don't get to laugh that much up here.
Satan.
I'm sorry. What was that?
You're Satan, aren't you?
Are you doing Dana Carvey as a church lady?
What? No, you must be.
No, I'm not Satan, bonehead. Good grief. Stop thinking in terms of God and the devil. You've been here for a good bit now. Surely you must be getting some of your whole brain back by now.
My whole brain back? Or what does that mean?
Look, I'm going to tell you how the whole thing works to help you get started. If you go back, it's not going to matter because you're not going to remember any of this anyway. If you don't go back, well, then nothing's really going to matter.
What whole thing works? Keep going.
All of this. Life. God. Okay, look. God is not a person. God is energy. One big, giant ball of pure, glowing, perfect, blissful energy. And we're all part of it, each one of us. Our souls. Okay, think of God as a huge ocean of energy. And your soul is one drop of energy in that ocean. That's the whole made in his image thing. You're God, so obviously you're in his image. You, me, every soul, one drop in the ocean. And being in the God ocean is where you want to be. At peace, in perfect harmony, pure bliss. Oh, it really kicks a lot of ass. But the problem is, like God, like everything else, occasionally gets some bad souls mixed in, a little dirt in the engine, if you will. God needs a little cleaning and dusting. Because if these bad souls aren't taken care of, eventually the whole blissful energy thing goes to hell in a bucket and the party is over. So God has a refining system where the bad souls are cleansed out, the good souls are kept, which in turn keeps God pure. Well, as pure as can be attainably possible. You with me so far?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I feel like a fog is lifting. I'm starting to remember more.
That's because your whole brain is coming back. You see, the whole time you're living your earthly existence, you only use 12% of your brain.
Hang on. I don't think that's right. I heard somewhere that you use 10% of
your
brain.
number's wrong and mine's right. And you know how I know that? Because the people who told you that were only using 12% of their brains. The correct number is 12. In fact, the correct answer is always 12.
The correct answer is always 12.
That is correct. And you will do yourself well to remember that. Anyway, you only use 12% of your brains on Earth for a reason. The refinery. Everyone living on Earth is kept stupid on purpose. We want to see you act on your basic instincts. Show your true colors, if you will.
Why?
To separate the good from the bad, the pure from the impure, the light from the dark.
What? You can't figure that out here? I thought you knew everything.
No, not everything. Figuring out who's good and who's bad up here is not as easy as you may think. In fact, it's damn near impossible. Okay, you see, here we have the full use of our brain, so everybody knows exactly how they're supposed to act in order to remain here. So everyone acts the way they're supposed to.
Wait, so who cares how pure someone is? Okay, as long as they're acting good.
It doesn't work that way. Acting good is not the same thing as being pure. It's vital to remove the impure, so we have to figure out who that is. Hence, you live your lives on Earth in the refinery.
Wait, lives? As in more than one, not life? Reincarnation. She was talking about reincarnation.
Correctamundo, my friend.
Oh my gosh, reincarnation. Okay, so how many lives does it take? Do you just keep going back and back for all eternity?
How quickly they forget. What did I just tell you the correct answer is?
12.
Yes, 12. Try to remember that.
Okay, so people lead need to lead 12 lives to see who's good and who's bad? Or?
Well, there's a little bit more to it than that, but yeah, that's essentially it.
Wait, I still don't understand. Why do you need 12 lives to see who's been naughty or nice?
Well, actually, there's another contingent up here. They're pushing to revise this system. They think that you can separate the souls after one life using a cheat sheet method. I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay, well, I got to know. What's the cheat sheet method?
Okay, it's pretty much an accepted fact. There's an easy way to separate the pure from the impure in one lifetime on Earth.
What is it?
Public restrooms.
Public restrooms.
The unpure never flush.
Okay.
But it'll never happen, and it's not as simple as I'm making it sound. But you do seem like you're getting your whole mind back, so let's return to the task at hand, shall we? What were you thinking that very regrettable evening?
What was I thinking? I was thinking I was a wreck. Okay, a loser. A failure. And I couldn't get Chelsea off my mind. I just couldn't stop thinking about her.
Well, what were your thoughts about Chelsea?
That I hated her. And I loved her. And I hated her, and I would take her back in a second. I called her something like 20 times over the past few days. She used to hang up every time she heard it was my voice.
Sounds tough.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little rough. I just couldn't stop thinking about her until one thought entered my head.
And what was that?
What the bartender had said. I kept remembering what the bartender had said. To get even. Tit for tat. To get the last laugh.
The last laugh?
Yeah, the last laugh. That was it. That was when I decided to commit suicide. I wanted to make Chelsea feel as bad as I had felt. I remembered thinking to myself, there is no afterlife. So once this life was over, that would be it. There would be no more hurt. And I was hurting a lot. So then I was thinking I needed to figure out a painless way to end the pain. And I also did it for Chelsea. I wanted Chelsea to feel bad. I wanted her to cry as much as I've been crying these past few months. And I remember thinking that she would know. She would know that she was the reason that I killed myself, but it would be too late. Be over. I would have the last laugh.
It's genius.
Thanks.
Other than the whole, there is an afterlife, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. It's kind of an important part. If the first piece of logic in your string is faulty, everything that follows is pretty much guaranteed to be screwed up.
It's easy to see the flaw in my theory. I was so flippant about it, nonchalant about committing suicide. I tried telling my friends. I even hinted at it with Grego, but I found out really quickly that he would have tried to stop me. Well, they all would have tried to stop me.
Those are good friends.
Yeah, they are. Anyway, I kept the decision to myself. I figured I would OD on pills. Just go to sleep.
So you weighed your options.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I thought of 100 different ways to do it. Shotgun, hanging, jumping off a bridge. I thought about all those things, but I realized I couldn't do any of them. I just kept thinking about how it would hurt too much.
You wanted to kill yourself, but you didn't want it to hurt.
I wanted to kill myself because I wanted to stop the hurting.
Okay, I'll buy that. So you were worried about how you were going to look after you were dead?
Well, was thinking about my parents. Okay, I didn't want them to see me with my head blown off or my face all twisted and looking horrified. Yeah, we've had our moments over the years, but I couldn't put them through that. They were going to be going through enough as it was.
That was very considerate of you.
It was my mom and dad.
Okay. So you've decided you're going to do yourself in, and you've even decided on the method. What was next?
Next thing I did was talk to Wormy about getting some sleeping pills, some downers.
So you were putting your faith and your ability to end your life in Wormy's hands?
Hey, Wormy's the man, okay, when it comes to getting drugs. I mean, he's always got the best weed, okay? He can pretty much get anything that you ask him for. So I figured I would go to him, and I asked him if he had any downs, any sleeping pills, and he said he did. He had some ones that were real killer.
How apropos.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Well, the purchasing of the pills, that's where we need to go next. Several things happen there that are important.
What? Several things happened there. What happened? I just went in to get pills, and that's it.
Oh, just close your eyes so we can get there, okay? Honestly, isn't there anything you don't comment on?
Sorry, I just...
Focus!
Get in, man. Come on. Hey, Jingy. Hey, man, you alone?
Yeah, I'm alone. Well, ever since Chelsea and me broke up. I think she's dating somebody, though. I met him the other day.
No, you dumbass. Dumbass, man.
Well,
I mean, are you alone? Did anybody follow you?
Yeah, no, nobody followed me. Wormy, nobody followed me. It's okay.
All right, you sure, man? You can never be too careful. You know, they got the CIA and the FBI and the NBC and the WNBA.
No, Wormy, nobody followed me, okay? No, I'm sure. Nobody cares about me.
All right. You're good. All right. In, come on in.
Jeez, Wormy. The thing about paranoia is you're always the center of attention.
Hey, you. I'd rather be paranoid than in prisonoid, my friend. Mm-hmm. Okay. Prisonoid.
I got
right?
you. Yes.
All right. Anyways, introductions, right? You know my pain-in-the-ass little brother, Ray J, right?
What's up,
This is
Ray J?
pain-in-the-ass friend, Crazy Eddie. And the ladies are Shelby, and this is Star.
Little Eddie.
What?
My name, man, it's Little Eddie.
Oh no, after spending the past 2 days with you, I'm officially changing your name to Crazy Eddie. And if you keep going the way you've been going, it'll be Retard Eddie before we're done.
Yeah, man, we've been partying up for the past 2 days. We've been doing coke without any sleep, man. That's right, Holmes. We've been partying down in the hood, S.A.
Hey, did they just call me Holmes in S.A.?
Don't listen to them, man, all right?
All right.
They've been sitting here watching the Walker Texas Ranger Marathon for the past 12 hours straight, man.
Wow.
Dude, Walker rules, man.
So, you guys have all been doing coke for 2 days straight, or?
Not us. We just got here. I want to do a line.
Chill, baby. I'll take care of you. You know that.
Yeah, I know that's right. You always take care of me.
Damn straight.
Hey! Don Wannabe! Keep it tucked in your pants, all right? Your pants. Or else get out. I got work here to do, huh? Anyway, so Jingo, man. Jingo badingo, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Business, man. So, I hear you want some downs, huh?
Yeah.
What is up with that, man? I always figured you for more of like a speed kind of guy, you know, eventually once you graduate from the herb, you know, all da-da-da-da.
No. Yeah, I met this girl, okay, and she's really into downs,
Yeah?
and she was wanting to party, and she asked me if I knew where I could get some downs, and I would go Wormy instantly, and then
Cool, man, so you met a chick, huh?
Yes.
Hey, what Grego and I saw when we were trying to get you laid? Getting unconscious on some downs just might be the way to go, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
So, how many you want, man? Like I said on the phone, I got some for you, all right? Real good deal, all right? $7 a pop. But these are bombers, man, all right? Pharmaceutical little guys, man. Knock your dick in the dirt.
That means they're really strong.
Dick in the dirt, man. I'm talking your whole penis, man. Like buried 6 feet below grade, man.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but man, I got $50, okay?
$50.
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do, Jingy, my friend. I will sell you 8 of them for $50. You know why?
Why?
Because number 1, you're my friend, and I like you. And number 2, I don't want to sell you 7. I'm gonna have to scrounge around for like $1 and change somewhere. All right?
All right, deal.
Deal. All right, man. You wait right here. Go ahead and take that. I know you like that. All right? Go over there. You know, have a good time, or I'll be right back. All right, casa su casa.
So, ladies, I think it's time for a few lines as soon as my brother gets back.
I'm not doing any coke.
I am. I want a line.
Hell yeah, I'll do a line. Well, what's up, Star? You don't want to do a line?
Look, I'm not. You guys do whatever you want, okay? I'm not trying to be a party pooper. I just don't want to do it, okay?
I'll do hers. I'll do it.
Wait. You don't want no coke? What are you, a narc?
What?
I said, what's up, bitch? You don't want to do no coke. I want to know if you're a narc.
Well, chill out. Hey, chill out, okay? She just doesn't want to do any coke. Not everybody wants to do all the coke they can all the time, okay?
How do you know she's not a narc, man?
Because I've seen her around at parties with people I know, okay? Hey, call it a gut instinct, okay? She's not a narc. I'm gonna stake my reputation on it. Is that good enough for you?
How do I know you're not a narc?
Dude, this is Jingy, man. I've known him since I was in diapers. Jingy ain't no narc, man.
How do you know, man? You seen how the Ranger and Trevette, they slid right into those gangs undercover and into those prisons? Man, they was always going in undercover and nobody ever figured it out. Nobody knew about them. So how do we know about him? Touch yourself.
What?
I said touch yourself. Pull out your wanger and touch it so we can all see you do it.
Whoa, what?
No, man, my sister told me about it. It's how you prove if someone's not a cop.
Oh, God.
They can't touch it if they're a cop.
Dude, that's for hookers. That only works if you're a hooker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Hey, how about I pull it out, let you
Man,
wrap your
Jingy
big...
ain't no cop, man. Just trust me on this one.
Thanks, Ray J.
Man, Jingy ain't no cop. He's just a complete loser.
What?
Dude, Wormy told us what happened. Oh, Chelsea, don't leave me. Chelsea, no.
You were gonna get married, okay? God, I was going through a rough patch. It's still rough.
What is your problem? Get off his ass, you little burnouts. His girlfriend left him. That makes her the asshole, not him. Now cut him some slack before I get upset about this and see to it that you two nimrods never reproduce.
It's the cops, man!
Hey, dude! Little Eddie, man, chill out, man!
No, we gotta hide it!
It's great, get the door,
Okay,
man!
I'm going.
Little Eddie, chill, man!
Jeez.
Good.
Where'd I go?
Dude, you're not worried. Ray J, where's your brother?
He's in the back room, man.
Okay, cool. Jingy, my brother from another mother. What's up, man?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Cool. Hey, look, I gotta go take care of some business, okay? So I'll catch you when I come back?
Go.
Okay, cool. All right, man.
Damn, it's Grand Central Station in this place. So, Jingy, tell us, did you cry when she left you?
Man, I told you to give it a rest.
Now, what's your problem, bitch?
Sit down. I got this. Ray J, I've spent your entire lifetime pulling your brother off of you every time he tried to lay the beat down on you. This is your payback to me? Huh? You're gonna kick me when I'm down? That's low. God, look at you. Okay? You're sitting in your brother's apartment, doing coke for days at a time, getting all wired up. You're acting like an asshole. Come on, man. You're throwing your life away. What's wrong with you, Ray J? You're smart. You should be doing something with yourself, not burning out before you're 20. Ray J, you got potential. Don't just throw it away.
Man, what do you know, huh? I mean, you got this dead-end job sweeping floors at the thiocol plant. Your girlfriend just dumped you. Why should I listen to you?
Ray J, when I look at you, I still see the same little kid with a cowlick running after the big boys, asking if you can play with them. You're still that kid. You're still running after the big boys, and I can still so kick your ass.
Alright, Jingy, man, I got your stuff right. Hey, man, what is this? Sit your ass down, you little ass goblin bitch. Man, or even better, I'll have Jingy kick your ass. Man, what a punk. You know you were adopted, right? Here you go, man. That's 8 big bombers with a capital B. All right, you be careful with those, okay, man? They're like ninjas. They'll sneak up on you, okay?
Thank you. I owe you one.
And you owe me 50s, what you owe me.
Hey, man, so I gotta hear from this guy that you met a girl?
Yeah.
Dude, that's all. Bro, if she's into downers, those will definitely do the trick, bro. Let me tell you. And hopefully, maybe they'll help you break out that slump that you're in.
Yeah. She's really into downs. So, hey, listen, guys, I'm gonna jet. Okay, I want to catch that last Lynx bus.
Now,
So I gotta go. I gotta get ready for tonight. So.
Okay, wait. Oh, tonight! Tonight's the big night! Oh, okay, bro. Let me tell you, tonight, hopefully tonight will be the night that you remember for the rest of your life.
Yeah, tonight's the night. So, I'll see you guys around sometime. Maybe.
Hey, do you mind if I go with you? I need to get home, so I was gonna catch the bus, and I figure you're not ready to leave, are you, Shelby?
I'm not going anywhere. You can go wherever you want.
Care if I go with you?
No, I don't mind. Come on.
All right, man. Take it easy. Have fun, man. See ya.
Okay. Okay, so I have a couple of questions for you.
What you got?
First one. Are you St. Peter?
What? St. Peter?
Yeah. No. The guy standing at the front of the heavenly gates. Is
No,
that
you dink. I'm not St. Peter, and there are no pearly gates, okay? God, weren't you listening before? Somehow, I swear you only got half of your 12% of brains. Now, what's your second question?
Okay, it's about drugs. Okay, when you're a kid, everybody, parents, teachers, all authority figures say that if you use drugs are bad. Okay, if you use drugs, you're gonna go to hell. Is that true? I mean, as you can see, I've obviously used a lot of drugs, and I just don't know if that's gonna work against me in the big picture.
There's nothing wrong with drugs. There's nothing wrong with anything down there. It's how you use it, though, that counts. Look, drugs make you feel good. Food makes you feel good. Sex makes you feel good. And if it makes you feel good, it's good. But that doesn't mean you can take any of those things nonstop. Overindulgence of any good thing turns it into a bad thing. You have to have balance. Life is all about balance and control. How well you can stay in control. Once you lose control of your drug use, your eating habits, your sex life, you're going to find yourself in trouble. It's all about control.
So the control freaks got it right? If that's the case, I've got a boss that's going to be sitting at the right hand of God.
First off, there is no right hand of God, okay? Don't make me keep explaining the God concept to you.
Yes.
Secondly, no. The control freaks don't have it right. To the contrary, they're the worst. The control freaks, as you call them, have this misconception of control. There's only one thing in life that you truly have control over, and that's you. You can, influence other things. You can influence things around you, but you don't have control over them. Typically, the control freaks attempt to control everything around them because they can't control themselves. They're a bunch of assholes. Look, learning to control yourself is the goal.
Oh, I was just really worried about the drug thing.
I said using drugs was in and of itself not a bad thing. Intentionally taking an overdose of sleeping pills in order to end your own life, that's something different.
Yeah, there is that.
Well, how about spending a month wallowing in self-pity while you're indulging in drugs and alcohol to the point where you may have lost your job?
Okay. When you put it like that, it does sound kind of bad.
Sounds kind of bad. Are you kidding me?
What do you want me to say? Okay, maybe I was out of control. I was a little out of control. I was very out of control.
Yeah.
Okay? So am I going to hell?
No, there isn't a hell, not as in some place that you actually go to. What happens if you get refined out of the system is you aren't anymore. You cease to exist. No more lives. No more chances. No more basking in the God glow. You're just gone.
Gone?
But hey, that's what you thought anyway, right? You know, you live, you die, you're gone.
Yeah, but I was wrong.
No, unfortunately. You may have been right. Look, let's get back to that last scene. There are some things that we need to talk about. Tell me about Ray J.
Ray J? He's Wormy's little brother. He used to follow us around when we were kids. Wormy used to pick on him, give him pink bellies and wedgies and stuff like that, but he'd still follow us. He was a really tough kid. He was a smart kid, too. So much potential. I mean, in all fairness, Wormy was a smart guy. I mean, but he never applied himself. Wormy was just always too wormy, you know? But Ray J, you know, Ray J had so much potential. He was so smart, okay? He got good grades. He was always doing things to make his mom and dad proud of him. That's why it makes me so mad to see him all strung out and on cocaine. Okay, if you're talking about being in control and losing control, okay, that's a drug that will do it. That's why I tried to stay away from that stuff, okay? It just hurts me to see him lose out.
But why? What difference does it make? You live, you die, and that's it. At least that's what you thought at the moment, right? So what difference did it make?
Well, it's just that Ray J has so much potential. Even if we live one life, shouldn't we try? We should all try to reach our potential.
Were you trying to reach your potential?
I was right up until Chelsea left. I don't know, I guess I wasn't really doing a great job. Still trying to figure out who I am and what I was supposed to do. I know I wanted to do something great.
There's nothing wrong with being a late bloomer, but you have to stick around long enough to bloom.
Please, I made a mistake. Okay, I didn't know what I was doing.
Talk to me about this girl, Star.
What, the girl I went to the bus stop with? I don't know. She seemed pretty nice. I'd seen her around at parties. She showed up around 6 months ago, I guess, and seen her around and hadn't really talked to her a lot. She seemed really nice, and I was surprised at how feisty she was. Talking with her at the bus stop, it turned out that she had some problems of her own.
Don't we all? Now let's move on. Let's go to the next scene.
We're going to the end, aren't we? I'm going to watch myself die.
We're not going there yet. We're going just a little ways past that last scene.
What?
There were far more interesting events that were taking place. Now I want you to close your eyes and focus.
Wait, I don't understand. More interesting than my death? I mean, what was going on? I walked Star to the bus stop.
Watch.
Say what kind of love is this? Say what kind of love is this? I just can't get enough.
You know, I'm telling you, Exodus is the quintessential Marley album. It was what propelled him to stardom. It had Waiting in Vain. It had People Get Ready. It had Jammin', probably his best known song of all time.
Okay, granted, all good songs, okay? And one of his best albums, not the best.
Wait a minute, okay, Jammin'. The Budweiser Frogs sang Jammin'. Everybody knows this song. Did you know, trivia, that he was over in England recording that song after the assassination attempt?
Very impressive. Very impressive. No, I still hold that Burnin' by the Wailers, best album ever. Come on, I Shot the Sheriff, Burnin' and Luton, and my all-time personal favorite, Get Up, Stand Up. Come on. Oh, plus, last album with the Holy Trinity. Okay, Bob, Peter Tosh, Bunny Wailers. Classic.
Well, yeah, a good album, I will grant you, but I still stand by my opinion that Exodus was the album.
Okay, then we will just have to agree to disagree. But hey, any Bob album is a good album, right? And I must say that I'm very impressed with your knowledge of all things Bob.
Kind of nice to be able to talk reggae with somebody else. Nobody around here listens to reggae. So, you two were about to go at it. I figured there was about to be a fight if Wormy hadn't come in just then.
Who? Me and Ray J? No, he knows better. We probably would have just sat down and traded insults if Wormy hadn't come in.
You've known those guys a long time?
Yeah, forever. We all grew up in the same neighborhood together. Grego and I are practically adopted sons to Wormy's mom and dad. We're all pretty close.
How do you get a name like Wormy?
His real name is Michael. But when we were in the first grade, he used to terrorize all the girls in our school by eating live worms. Yeah, the name just sort of stuck after that.
And Jingy? What's Jingy short for?
Nothing. My God-given name.
Really?
Yeah, really. With a name like Jingy, you don't really need a nickname. But hey, how about you, Star? I mean, did your mom think you were going to be big on Broadway or something?
Starlin. It's after my dead aunt or something. It's just so long and it sounds so southern. Oh, Starlin, could you bring me those mint juleps, darling?
Yeah, it is very Gone with the Wind.
My little brother used to call me RB Starby.
RB Starby.
Doesn't sound so annoying when you say it, but he was all like, RB Starby. Stupid.
All right. I can see how that could get annoying.
I just shortened it. I like plain old Star better.
Well, plain old Star. I think I like them both equally.
So, can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah, sure.
What happened with you and your girlfriend?
She was my fiance. We broke up. That's not true. She left me.
For another guy?
No, although that is what I screamed at her as she left. No, she left me because, she left me because she didn't want to be with me anymore.
I'm sorry. That must be rough.
No, she was right. Hell, Ray J was right. I'm a loser. I've got a crappy job. Okay, that is if I'm still employed after calling into work sick for. I don't have a car. I have no idea where I'm going and what I'm supposed to do in my life. Chelsea probably made the smart choice.
Look, I know that I don't know you very well, but you don't seem like a loser to me. So you don't know what you want to be yet. You're young. There are lots of kids your age in college who are changing their majors and trying to figure out what they want to be. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah, but they're in college. Okay? Me, I'm nowhere.
You're not nowhere. You're here with me at this bus stop. And you just came from Wormies and you're meeting a girl later and going to a party, right?
Yeah. That's right. So, hey, how about you back there, huh? Jumping up in Ray J's face like that? Defending my honor? Thanks for that. I think you caught him totally off guard.
Don't get all excited about it. He kind of hit a nerve.
What kind of nerve?
I'm pregnant.
Really? Oh. Hey, congratulations.
It's not reason for celebration, okay?
Okay. So, who's the daddy?
My boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, he bolted as soon as I told him.
Do I know him?
No. No. It doesn't matter. He's not going to be around to make any decisions.
What kind of decision?
I don't think I'm going to keep it.
Oh. Are you gonna give it up for adoption?
No, I don't think I'm going to keep it. I think I'm going to get rid of it.
Wow. Okay, are you sure you want to do that?
No. Yes, I don't know. I mean, I can't have a baby in my life right now. I just can't. I've got plans. I'm not ready to have a baby. I'm not. I was going to go back to school and get a college degree. If nothing else, I want to live my life. I want to go places and see things. I want to be free. I don't want to be tied down with a baby on my hip. If I have this baby, that's it. The end to all my plans. The end to all my dreams. I don't even know how I could support it financially. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, but it's a life. You know, there's a tiny thing alive inside of you, right? Are you sure you're okay about killing it? I mean, I'm not. Aren't you scared that years from now, down the road, that you might regret it?
Yeah. I am. That's the only thing that's holding me back. It's a life. Hell, it's a part of me. I don't want to kill a baby. I just can't have a baby right now. I'm not ready.
Well, what about adoption? Okay, you could have the baby, and then you could give the baby to somebody that can raise him. Okay, someone that can take care of it.
I've thought about that. I know me. If I have this baby and then I give it up, I will go after it later. I'll want it back, and that wouldn't be fair to the baby or the people raising it. I just have to get up the nerve and do it. It'll be better for everybody all around.
Except for the baby. What did your parents say?
I haven't told them. I haven't told anybody until now. Hell, I don't even know why I'm telling you. I guess I just had to tell somebody. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why'd you get those pills?
What?
Why did you buy those pills?
I met a girl, and she's really into downs.
What was her
likes
name?
Pills. Her name? Her name. I don't.
There's no girl, is there?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Of course. There's a girl. I wouldn't. No. No. There's no girl.
Look, I know I don't know you very well, but I don't think you should do this.
Do what?
Do what I think you're gonna do. If you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, you need to rethink it. Hell, if you care that much about this baby's life, I don't know, maybe you should care a little bit more about your own.
Okay, that's different. Okay, you don't know me. Okay, you have no idea what I've been going through.
I know whatever it is, it can't be that bad.
You know what? If you think that, you don't understand. Okay, I know what I have to do, and I'm going to do it. I just have to get the nerve up. And if I do it, that will be better for everybody, too.
Touché. I guess considering what I'm planning to do, I have no right to criticize you, but for what it's worth, I think you're making a mistake.
I guess considering what I'm planning to do, I've got no right to give you advice either, but for what it's worth, I think you're making a mistake too.
I guess we both have some life or death decisions to make.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, hey, here's my bus. Maybe I'll see you around sometime.
Who knows? Maybe.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Okay, what was significant about that last scene?
That scene was a 12th consequence for each of you from two completely separate events that took place earlier. A very rare occurrence.
The 12th consequence.
Yes, the 12th. That's what makes it so special. Two 12s at once. And you're still not getting it. 12. The answer is always 12. Okay, let me try to explain this to you one more time in detail. It is vital you grasp this or we are wasting our time. Okay, let's try this again. 12 is always the answer. It just is. It's the rule. Think of it this way. 10 is easier to use, but we still do everything based on 12. But if you look back through time, you'll notice everything important is based on 12. 12 months in a year, 12 inches in a foot, 12 eggs in a carton. 12 planets in the solar system?
Wait, hang on. I think there's only 9 planets in the solar system.
No, there are 12. You fools haven't found the other 3. There are 12 grades in school, 12 zodiac signs, 12 notes in an octave. Christ had 12 apostles. Puberty begins at 12. Now, do you think that's a coincidence?
Well, it doesn't begin at 12 for everybody. I mean, some people start later.
No, it doesn't. It begins at 12 for everybody. It's always 12. Now, why do you think 13's unlucky? Because it's one more than 12. It means you've gone too far. It means you overshot the mark.
Okay. The answer is always 12.
That's right. And I told you before, you live 12 lives. Each one in a different zodiac sign. One is a Libra, one is a Taurus, one is a Pisces, and so on and so on. Each time, you have distinct personality traits from those signs. And in each life, you have different lessons that you have to learn. It's a lot like your school system, really. A lot of the impure fail early on, and they get weeded out. The further along you get, the less impure you find. And by the 12th life, almost everyone left is pure.
What happens after the 12th?
Well, that depends on how you did during your 12 lives. At the very least, you get to go back and bask in the bliss for a while. If you shine brightly enough, you could graduate up to the next level.
What's the next level?
Typically guardian angel. Once you make it there, you don't have to worry about going back to the refinery and being removed. You get to stay in the glow.
Wow. There really is such a thing as guardian angels.
Well, you should know. Yours has been working overtime, pulling strings, working deals, making things happen. Yours is the reason you're even here right now talking to me. This has been one of the most inventive bits of guardianship ever witnessed. It's been masterful, really. Your GA may move up a whole level just based on the work with your case alone.
Wait, so there are more levels?
Oh, there are lots of levels. It's really very intricate.
I don't understand. Why is my GA wasting time on me? I don't seem worth it. Is it just to move up to the next levels?
No. Yours seems to think you're worth it. You are an 11th lifer after all, and we don't throw those away as easily. If you were a 3rd or 4th lifer, you would have been gone without a second thought.
I'm an 11th lifer? Really?
Yes. And you've You've had some really nice shining moments in your prior lives.
Well, I've had shining moments. What's the significance of that?
That significance is huge. That's why your GA has put so much work into saving you. You see, shining down there, that's what it's all about. As much as going through the refinery and living your lives is a trial and ordeal, it's also a rare and precious opportunity to show how much you belong, to prove yourself, move closer to perfection. Okay, you see here, everyone knows the game and everyone shines, and don't get me wrong, it's wonderful. Shining here is easy. To shine there, now that's something else. Life there is an opportunity to show all of God, how brightly you can shine when your resources are limited. To shine there, it's truly special, and it's remarkable to witness. Just the opportunity to shine is an incredible gift, and here you are trying to throw it all away. What makes this even more shameful is how much you've shown in all of your past lives.
I shined in my past lives.
Brightly. Each and every time. Okay, yes, you're a little bit of a late bloomer, but once you shone, it was bright and it was something to see. Again, that's partly why you're here at all.
I don't want to die. Please.
It may be too late already. Perhaps you should have thought about that a little bit more before you decided to throw your gift in the trash. Look, we're almost at the end, and we need to review this last scene and move on.
The last scene? At the bus stop? I'm sorry, I really don't understand the significance of that scene.
You and the girl were discussing some very crucial decisions that you were both going to make.
Yeah, we were. At the start, she kind of figured out what I was going to do.
And she told you what she was going to do.
Yes, she did. It was wrong, what she was going to do.
Aborting the child.
Yes. I mean, he should have a chance, shouldn't he? He should be able to live his life.
But again, at that moment, you didn't know about all this. You live, you die, that's it, remember?
Yeah, I get it. Okay, that's it part. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, but the part that I was right about is you live. Okay, you're given a chance. He shouldn't be thrown away. He should be given a chance to
Why
live, to make something.
Why didn't you try harder to convince her of that?
Because I was getting ready to kill myself. I should have. Okay, I know that. It's just that I felt so hypocritical.
I expected as much. I imagine that's why she didn't do more to stop you.
Look, I don't understand. Okay, why is any of this significant? Okay, why is my conversation with a girl at a bus stop so important?
Well, the thing is, she was probably going to be the love of your life.
What? The love of my life? Okay, how can you say this? Okay, you told me. You told me nothing is set in stone. Nothing is predetermined.
It's not. And in fact, from the looks of things, it probably is not going to happen. You've seen to that.
Then why would you think it was going to happen?
Because it's happened every time before in all of your other lives. She's an 11th lifer as well, and in each of your other lives, the two of you found each other, usually now in your 20s. And together, the two of you produced a shine that made people up here take notice. She has been your soulmate for the previous 10 lives, and probably would have been again, and in every life before, the two of you found each other and you fell in love, and you stayed in love. That alone is pretty rare down there. You always made each other better. And the two of you together touched so many other lives and made so many differences. It's really been incredible at times, truly a joy to behold. And the same holds true for that child she's carrying. You said he, and I suspect you know deep down. You see, you and that child were destined to do some great things together. You and that child have been together for 8 lives and have had many, many brilliant moments. But like you said, nothing's written in stone. You certainly have the right to throw it all away, and you've certainly given it your best shot. But the real shame is how it's going to affect the two of them. Their lives have always been so tied closely to yours. Imagine their 12 consequences will not be very good in this matter.
Please. Okay, please. I don't want to be gone. Okay, I don't want to be nothing. Okay, please don't do this. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay,
Do you really think you deserve another chance?
No. No. Probably not.
Let's move forward. We've come to the end.
The end?
The part where you take the gift that everyone at your level prays for and decide to throw it away like yesterday's newspaper. Close your eyes and focus.
Please, I don't want to do this.
Focus! As we witness this scene, I want you to describe to me what was going through your mind.
What was going through my mind? I remember thinking that I wasn't going to be able to do this, that there was no going back if I did this. I remember that I thought about my parents and friends, but I was afraid that if I backed out of this, it would just confirm what a failure I was, how I couldn't do anything right. I made myself think about Chelsea and how she had left. I thought about all of the good times that we had had. I made myself remember how she had walked out on me and what I had gone through in that time since that day. How small I had felt, how worthless. I made myself remember seeing her with Justin, how much that hurt. I made myself remember what the bartender had said. Get her back. Have the last laugh. I kept thinking, this'll show her. This will make her feel as bad as she had made me feel. Wait until they tell her that I was dead and that I died of an overdose. I would hold the picture of the two of us on my chest so that when they found me there would be no doubt about why I had done this. I remember thinking that this would ruin her for life, but that she had deserved it for how bad she had made me feel. I just had to make myself do it. One quick motion was all it would take. Just get the nerve up for a second and do it. Once it was done, there would be no going back. Just get the nerve up. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And it was done. I had done it. I remember that I didn't know what to think next. I decided to lay down and wait for whatever would happen to happen. I laid there for a while, and then it was weird. I started thinking about Mom and Dad again, how I would miss them, about good times that we had had while I was growing up, and I started thinking about how bad they would feel when they found out. Then I started thinking about growing up, playing with my friends, funny moments throughout my life. I remember thinking how I had heard that your whole life flashes before your eyes when you die, and wondering if that was what this was. But, you know, it wasn't my whole life flashing before me. It was just nice, normal memories. Nice memories of a lot of different times. It was then that I began to think that I had made a mistake. I shouldn't have done this. But I was starting to feel the pills. I was starting to fade out, to lose consciousness. Last thing I remember thinking was that I needed to wake up, make myself throw up, get the pills out of my system, undo this, but I guess it was too late. Everything went dark. Then I saw this light. I started walking towards it, and you started talking.
Okay. We're done with the review, and it's time for the essay. Are you finished with it?
Yes, but before I start, do you mind if I ask a question? What's going to happen to me?
What's going to happen to you? You're going to read your essay. Once you're finished, your case will be weighed and a decision will be made. If it's decided favorably, you'll return to your life. If it's not, you'll be gone.
Gone. By gone, you mean?
By gone, I mean gone, Mr. Richards. Vanished. Instantly. Those who have known you may remember you, but you will never be seen again. You will not be here. You will not be anywhere. You will be gone. Do you understand?
Gone. I understand.
Mr. Richards, what you have done is rarely forgivable. To throw away the greatest opportunity afforded to someone at your level. This is a monumental mistake. After 10 remarkable lives, you decide to toss it on a whim. Mr. Richards, we just watched you ingest 8 powerful pills so you could voluntarily end your life. So that you know, 4 of the pills your friend was selling, those are enough to overdose anybody living on your planet. Yes, you may regret your decision now, Mr. Richards, now that you have the benefit of seeing things from here. The benefit of the knowledge you don't have there. But as I told you, the point of the refinery is to see how you act without that knowledge. And you, Mr. Richards, did not act well. You failed the test. So if you're asking for my opinion, I have to tell you this does not look good. I'm sorry, Mr. Richards, but that is the truth. We're at the end. You need to read your essay.
I didn't write an essay. I wrote a poem. I hope that's okay. I didn't.
That's fine. You may proceed.
I tried suicide. Took some pills and almost died. Had the last laugh. Sat and cried. Such pain when love is spurned. I tried suicide. Just because someone hurt my pride. But death is not the place to hide. Hopefully I've learned. Do I turn this in, or?
You can go back.
Wait, I can go back? I can go back with just like that?
Just like that.
Are you sure? What do I do?
You just turn and you go back the way you came.
I can go back. I can go back. Thank you. Thank you. I don't. I'm just this way. I can go. Hang on. Before I go, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Yes, you can. We have some time.
Okay. Not that I mind or anything like that. I really don't. But I was just wondering. I was just wondering. You mentioned before that 4 of those pills were enough to kill anybody on the planet. Okay, and I took 8 of them. So, how am I still alive? Well, is it a miracle, or?
No, not a miracle, really. It was your guardian angel. Pulled some strings, like I said, made certain things happen. I tell you what, Let me just show you. I'm going to give you a bonus scene. One that you didn't actually see before. Now I need you to close your eyes, and I want you to focus again. Now this is what happened. Tell me when you can see it.
Okay. Okay, I'm seeing something.
Watch.
Where'd I go?
Dude, you are not. You're not worried. Ray J, where's your brother?
He's in the back room, man.
Okay, cool. Jingy, my brother from another mother. What's up, man?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Cool. Hey, look, I gotta go take care of some business, okay? So I'll catch you when I come back?
Go.
Okay, cool. All right, man.
Damn, it's Grand Central Station in this place. So, Jingy, tell us.
Wormy.
Dude!
Okay,
Oh,
all
man.
right, come on.
Who let
Back.
you in here, man?
No,
Was
no,
it
no,
Ray
stop.
J?
Okay, listen,
naked in
listen,
here,
listen.
man.
Oh, God, I don't want to see that, all right? Okay, listen. I need all the bombers you can give me, okay?
Bombers? No, man, you're too late. Jingy's buying the last A's
Oh,
we
come
speak.
on. No,
He met a
man.
chick. He's trying to get laid. And that's one dude who's in need of a good lay, huh?
Okay, while I agree with you, he needs some more than nobody else, okay? But I got a guy that's going to buy him for $20 a pop. 20. I'll give you 12. $12.
Come
what do
on,
you say?
man.
What do
I
you
already
say?
promised Jingy. What am I going to tell him?
Oh, come on. I already thought of that. Hold on. Look at it. Look.
What is this, man?
Dude, they're like Tylenol PM, but they're generic.
Oh, look, they got a little B on
Yeah,
it.
that's right, B for bombers.
B for bullshit.
Oh, come on, man. What is he going to do? He's Jingy. He's going to take those to get laid. He's going to take one of those. He's going to be on his ass for like 3 days. He's a lightweight. You don't want to hurt Jingy. He's our friend. You don't want to... You want to hurt Jingy.
No.
Yes, why? Why? Okay, all right, listen. Tell you what. You sell them to me, and that way you're helping Jingy, you're helping me, and best off, you're helping Wormy.
You know what?
Yes.
You're right.
yes.
I don't want to hurt Jingy.
Yes,
And he's
exactly.
our friend.
Always.
So I'm just going to sell his pills to you.
Perfect.
Right.
They ripped me off. Okay, Wormy and Grego ripped me off.
Lucky you.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that was lucky.
Actually, that was your guardian angel's doing. He made a lot of things happen to keep you around.
Wow, my guardian angel did all that?
Yes. In fact, most of the things that you think of as luck, they're really just the doings of the angels. And by the way, just so you know, there is no good luck or bad luck. Just luck. A lot of times bad luck, when you look back on it with time, is good luck. And vice versa, good luck then becomes bad luck. Yes, luck really, it's just the doings of the angels.
Am I going to remember any of this when I wake up?
No, when you get back, you'll remember none of this. You'll wake up in a hospital bed. You'll have 12 consequences to deal with. And I imagine they'll be tough. But you'll get through them. Then you'll have the opportunity to move on with your life. You'll have another opportunity to shine. And I suggest you make the most of it.
Thank you. I promise I will.
You don't want to go that way.
Sorry. Hey, before I go, can I ask you a favor?
Sure, what is it?
Could you tell my guardian angel, thank you? Thank you for everything.
Hey, Jingy Richards. It was my pleasure.
Straight shot to the heart, and you're looking for a hit. Something so strong inside of me is telling me I'm it. Well, come on with your broken heart, prepare to be received. No way to know when it's going down, no way to feed the need. Oh, but then I saw you there with all my friends around. You pretended not to care, but I knew that I had found someone who could really share, walking on my sacred ground. Oh, you feel it like I do. never thought, and it's as big as it can be. It's time to take you to a higher place and climb the family tree. Well, come on back to where we met, to where it all began. This is the love that you won't forget, and I will be your man. Oh, but then I saw you there with all my friends around. You pretended not to care, but I knew that I had found someone who could really share, walking on my sacred ground. Oh, you feel it like I do. Thinking it's gonna take a lot of what makes it good. Oh, I know it's just a matter of opinion, but I think you should. Be my lover, be my friend, and the good things will never end. Oh, dang it's gonna take a lot of what makes it good, so good for me.
Rest easy.
Sometimes in the morning I don't want to get out of bed, and I go to the shower and put shampoo on my head, and the conditioner I used didn't work like it did when I bought it last week in the dollar store bin, and it takes me an hour to rinse out my hair, and I look at the bottle and it fucking says Nair. Oh no, I'm fucked. What do I do? It's okay. Now fuck that, I'm fucking screwed as I stand in the shower with tears in my eyes, and the hair from my head now covers my thighs, and my dick and my balls. Fuck, it's all in the drain, and I think of the pleasure I'd get from the pain of cutting my head off with a fucking chainsaw. Number 1 is I'm short, number 2 is I'm bald, number 3 is the number of bullets I have left in this strap as I give myself a suicidal shower cap.
Rest easy.
Sometimes I rhyme slow and sometimes I rhyme quick, and sometimes on the radio I act like a prick, and sometimes I drink my milk right out of the jug. I don't have any guns, I don't act like a thug, I just write a scenario down on a pad, and sometimes the thought's true and sometimes it's a gag, and if you don't listen to it and bob your head to the beat, well then I'm real fucking sorry, but I wrote it for me. If I left all my accolades up to you people, I'd be held up in a church way up in the steeple. I'd be a sniper named Kuiper playing tic-tac-toe. I'd put an X on your face and in your head put an O, and when my mother showed up and asked me, why did you do it? I'd say that it was the public, their demands drove me to it, and with one bullet left, I'd just prop up my chin and let my afterlife begin.